Be conscious of your thoughts, what you are thinking, what you believe, your assumptions, how you're acting, how you're reacting, how you're feeling. Because when you're conscious of all of that, that's going to help speed up your manifestation. That's going to help you manifest what you want and living your dream life. Hey, I'm Dan. I talk about manifestation, conscious creation, intentional living. And today I really want to focus on this topic of being conscious, being the observer of what is going on all the time around you. Every single moment in time is an opportunity to just simply be aware of what you're thinking, what you're acting, how you're feeling, what are your beliefs, what are your assumptions, how do you perceive the world. Remember, all of those things make up our identity. And whatever identity we are embodying, we're existing, we are living as, what state of being we are, is what literally will manifest in our 3D reality. It's what we're going to experience in the 3D reality. So if we want to manifest anything at all, we need to be conscious and observe what it is that we're thinking, what it is that we're feeling, how are we acting. So I want you to every moment, just even right now, right? Right now, take a moment. Just take a moment. Observe what thoughts do I think of? How often do I think these thoughts? These type of thoughts, like notice what are your dominant thoughts, right? And I want you to, as we know, manifestation is all about letting go of the old identity, choosing your new identity that you wish to embody, and then embracing and embodying that new identity, living as that new identity, right? There's a ton of other videos. I go through all of that in my other videos. But that's essentially what it is. Your identity shifting to be able to manifest, because you are manifesting who you are being. And who you are being is made up of what you're thinking about, how you're acting, how you're feeling, how you perceive the world, what are your assumptions of the world, your belief systems. All of those things compose of your identity, your state of being. And you are awareness. You have the power to detach from any identity at any moment in time. Every single moment is a new opportunity to take a step back, be aware of what you're thinking, what is going on in your brain. Remember, your mind, your brain, your ego. What is it saying? Take inventory of that. You have to be aware of where your focus and attention is going to. There are so many people in this world that you're already manifesting all the time, but you are manifesting what you're dominantly placing your focus and awareness and attention to. What are you thinking of, right? And all of those things, you just have to observe. Don't push it away when it comes up. When it comes up, don't push away the thought if it's unwanted. That's okay. Observe it. Just let it sit there. Observe it. Take note of it. Take inventory. Analyze it. Just be like, oh, okay, that's not really me thinking that, but I noticed that it's popped up again. Oh, it's popped up again. Or something else similar is popped up again. And then ask yourself, is this the type of thought, right, that the new identity of me that has the manifestation, that has the desire, that has the life that I want to live, my dream life, would be thinking? Is that feeling how I would be feeling about it? Is this how I would be acting or feeling towards a particular circumstance of the 3D reality? Would I be reacting that way if I was in the new identity? Because if you're embodying the new identity, you would be reacting and thinking and acting and feeling the way that the new identity, that version of you, would be acting, thinking, and feeling, right? And believing and assuming and perceiving, whatever the case may be. So you have to take inventory of that. So anytime a thought comes up, just observe it. If that thought you realize is, hey, first of all, it's not even mine, so you can chuck it away. If it is part of the old identity, if you're like, okay, wait, hold on, this is not what my new identity, who already has a desire, would think, or an assumption, or a belief. This is not what I would believe. I don't care where it came from. Most of these beliefs come from other people anyways, right? It's not my own, right? And this is part of the old identity. This is just my mind. This is just my ego talking. And that's part of the old identity, the identity that I've let go of, that I've detached from. So I'm just going to let this thought go, right? I'm not going to engage with it. I observed it. I didn't push it away. Because here's the other thing. The more you push something away, you're engaging with it. The more it'll come back reflected to you. The more you're going to engage with it, right? So that's why I want you to just take a moment. Don't try to push anything away. Take a moment, every single moment of every single day. And you don't have to be perfect. You're going to get better at this, right? You're going to get a thought. You're going to get a feeling. You're going to get a reaction. We're impulsive beings. We're human, right? It's just do it as much as you possibly can. And I'm not telling you to flip the thought. I'm not telling you to think of the opposite, because I know that there's a technique out there that, I've done it myself before, whenever a negative thought comes up, change it to the positive, change it to the positive, change it to the opposite. That can be exhausting. I get it, right? So what I'm asking you is not to do that. What I'm asking you is just to take note of, is this an old identity thought or feeling or emotion or acting or perceiving? When I just say thought, I just mean all of those things. And if it is an old identity, let it go, detach. And we've worked on detachment. I've talked about it many times before on this channel. It's just part of the ego. You can just let it go. It's not even me because I'm the observer. I'm the awareness, right? If it's part of a new identity thought, then embrace it. Continue to embody it. Continue to think it because it could potentially snowball. And this is what rampages are. If you're familiar with Abraham Hicks and what they teach, right? Law of attraction, they go on rampages all the time. It's another tool. It's another way to help you manifest, right? This is not the way that I teach it, isn't exactly that. But still, this is why that snowballs into something better and better, better. Because as much as thoughts and feelings and emotions can snowball in the negative way, they can also snowball in the positive way. So if you are thinking a thought continues spiraling down in your old identity, it's going to be more negative, right? It's going to be linked to the unwanted circumstance when you don't have the desire yet. But when you do have the desire and that manifestation has already come in, if it's a new identity thought, if it's a new reaction, new way of perceiving or assuming the world from your new identity state, that state of being, then you should let it just snowball and just get energy and gather energy and just keep going and going and going. That's the whole point of that, 7-second or 14-second exercise that they do. Yeah, I've been through all of those, but that's essentially why it works, right? Because it's snowballs and it spirals. And the more you think of it, the more that you're embodying that new identity and state. And that's why it manifests. That's why it helps you manifest, right? So be conscious. My whole point here is just be conscious. Observe what you're thinking. Observe where your most dominant thoughts are going. What your belief systems are, what your assumptions are. Just take inventory of it. And once you step back and realize that those are not your thoughts, you get to choose which one you want to continue to engage in and believe in, right? And you want to choose the ones that serve you, that serve the person who already has your manifestation, that particular identity. You want to pick the thoughts that align with those. Keep those and chuck the other ones. So just to summarize everything all together, what I'm basically telling you is, in every single moment of every single day, whenever a thought comes up, just take note of it and observe it and be like, okay, is this an old identity thought? If it is, chuck it, detach from it, unwanted. It. If it's a new identity thought, embrace it, embody it, continue to live as it, continue to think more of it. It's that simple. And you apply this not just to thoughts, but how you react to circumstances, your emotions, what you feel, how you feel, assumptions, beliefs, perceptions, all of those things, right? Just take inventory. Be conscious. Be conscious of every single moment of every single day, as much as you can. Again, no need to be perfect, but the more you practice this, the better you're going to get. And the other reason why this is so critical is because you're going to learn to be an observer. You're going to learn to be awareness. And so by doing that, it's going to be so much easier to help you detach from the old identity, right? I hope this helps. And also, if you'd like to leave any questions or topics you want me to talk about down below in the comment section, I do read them and I do put a lot of energy and effort in answering any questions you might have specific to your situation. So treat it as a resource. Right now, when I do have a little bit of time, I do like to look in the comments and see what I can pick out there. All right. Hope this helps. I'll see you all soon. Thank you.